Right guys, I'm here out the front of the State Library with Emma. So I came here to do some content with other individuals, and then I was asked to sign a petition. Emma, do you want to explain what we're doing here today and what you guys are doing here today and the importance of it, please?
Yes, so basically July 20 marks 27 years of persecution of Falun Dafa in China. So that involves a brutal crackdown of basically millions of Chinese people inside China who do Falun Dafa, which is a spiritual and exercise meditation practice that's spread very, very quickly in China. But the Jiang Zemin, the leader of the Chinese Communist Party, on July 20, 1999, started to become very jealous about the large groups of people coming together, and there were more people than people in the Communist Party, like registered in the Communist Party, doing Falun Dafa. So, or even people who were in the Communist Party were also practicing Falun Dafa. Although Falun Dafa has nothing to do with politics because it's a meditation practice. Even so, because of the popularity, he decided to start a really brutal crackdown, and people were put in prisons, tortured, put in labour camps just for doing Falun Dafa, basically. So that's been happening for 27 years now, and this event is to just bring attention to that it's still ongoing, and now we know that at least 3,700 people have been killed and tortured to death by the police just for their faith, and probably much more, many more people, but it's really hard to know. So that's
okay. So it has been quite hard for me to hear you, I'll be honest with you. So did you mention about the human harvesting of organs?
No, so that came out later.
Well, that's what really resonated with me, because that's what made me stop and sign the petition. I knew that maybe the Communist Party did do some certain things, you just don't want to believe it, but do you want to explain a little bit about that as well? What you feel comfortable with, and obviously certain platforms don't really like it. X is okay with it, but other platforms they won't.
So basically, I think it was about 2006, there became more and more evidence towards that massive scale state-run organ harvesting is happening in China, and that is basically because so many millions of Falun Dafa practitioners, or hundreds of thousands at least, are held in labour camps and are being used allegedly as living sources of organ bank, basically. So people from China or all over the world can go there and get an organ transplant, and in essence they will blood test all of the people in their labour camps, match them, and then they will basically kill that person, and their organs will be used for that transplant, and the state will get thousands and thousands of dollars for that. So yeah, it's probably very widespread, but it's very hard to know exact numbers. But there have been reports, and they estimate, hundreds of thousands of people have been killed in that manner, just because basically China does not have any decent organ donation system. It does not exist. Yet there's data that has been made public that shows that organ transplants are rampant in China, like massive.
Can I just say, I know they wouldn't have that, but let's face it, at the end of the day, let's face it, what humans are like. I'm not just saying, does it come down to a money aspect as well? Let's face it.
Yeah, definitely. This is $1 billion trade, to be honest. Billions and billions of dollars are being made from this, and it's still ongoing as far as I know. There's also been recently somebody who's actually survived organ an organ harvesting. Yes. So he actually escaped after his, I believe, one of his lung or liver, I can't remember what organ, had been taken, and he was then going on to the next transplant, which was for his eyes, which and other organs. But between those surgeries, he actually managed to escape the hospital somehow because the policeman forgot to lock him up, like to the bed, basically. So he escaped the hospital, and he did escape to America, and he has been verified now as a witness, a living witness to organ harvesting. Yeah.
I'm still trying to get my mind around this. It's like some sinister horror movie. You almost don't want to believe, but the thing is, we need to expose it. That's why I've done what I've done. So I really appreciate your time and your effort. It takes true courage to be able to do this, and I know, the Chinese, so to say, regime, I will say that, it needs to be brought to light because it's just simply not good enough. Where's the compassion and empathy and humanity in that? There's none. There's none whatsoever. Your final thought on that?
Yeah, I agree. And even there was a hot mic where the leader of Russia and China, they were discussing this very openly, saying, just get some more fresh organs from young people. That's brazen, just horrifying.
Well, it's supposedly happening in Ukraine as well, supposedly. Look, it's horrific. That's why I wanted to do this, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Whenever, wherever, and however we can in our situations. Next Saturday evening in Hawthorne, there will be a screening of the prize-winning documentary State Organs. If anyone would like to come to that screening next Saturday in Hawthorne on state organs, please come and see me after this. Lastly, congratulations on the Volunteers Association here in Melbourne over many years. Sadly, some years more.